Hi, I'm standing in front of this mailbox, obviously, to help make a point. We all know that this election is going to be contingent upon having a U.S. Postal Service that can actually handle the ballots and make sure that they get submitted into the election boards on time. And we know that there's already been a great deal of damage done by the Trump administration and by Louis DeJoy to disrupt that whole process. In some cases, disconnecting machines, which he told Congress he's not going to reconnect those machines. Also, all the financial cutbacks in overtime. And even though he's promised that, now postal workers are going to have the chance to work overtime, a lot of that damage is already done. So when you look at this election, 60% of this country hates Donald Trump. We want him out. And there's this solid core base that he has, anywhere 35% to 40% that support this man. We have to look at this situation and say, are the 60% going to be controlled by the 40%? Because of the sabotage that's being committed by Donald Trump and his administration and by Louis DeJoy, who knows nothing about postal operations, but who has just come in to do the president's political will? No, we can't allow that to happen. So I say this, if we cannot trust the mail system, and if we cannot trust that the ballots that we send in, even weeks before the election, are going to get counted, are going to be valid, then we have no choice but all physically able Democrats, those Republicans that support getting rid of Trump, which is becoming a sizable percentage of Republicans, as well as independents who want Trump out, that our only real avenue that we have left is to physically get out to the polls on election day. And I'll say this, I know not everybody is able to do that. Those with disabilities, those, the infirm, elderly people that are not going to be able to make it. And I think they have no choice but to write in via mail-in ballot. But for those that are physically able, I want you to look at it this way. It's one day out of your life to save democracy. So I urge you to join me in committing to go out and vote on election day, and let's get rid of Trump.
Will you be bringing back any mail sorting machines that have been removed since you've become Postmaster General? Will any of those come back?
There's no intention to do that. They're not needed, sir.
So you will not bring back any processors?
They're not needed, sir.
So you've already said, though, today that it's not necessary. But look, when we have only one machine that can do a certain kind of sorting in our largest distribution center in the state of New Hampshire, and it breaks and everything has to stop till it gets fixed again, that's not efficient. That delays delivery. You're really sabotaging the Postal Service's ability to sort mail efficiently. And you're undermining postal workers' commitment to that everyday delivery. So will you commit to having your team look into this and get back to me in writing about what the plan is to get at least some of these decommissioned machines back up and running?
Yes. Well, first, Senator, I don't agree with the premise, but I will comply with your request.
Well, thank you.